Hi, this is Lovepreet from George Mason University, and I am going to talk about how to import data into SQL Server Management Studio 2014. This presentation was prepared as part of the HAP 72 course on Advanced Health Information Systems at George Mason University, Department of Health Administration and Policy. First of all, we need to create a new database for importing the data. Therefore, right-click on the database in Object Explorer and then click on the New Database option. New database window will open, and here you can give the name of the database. I have given NPI data. Then click OK. Now your new database is all set up. Next, I will load the data in the database just created. We can see the new database NPI data in the Object Explorer. Right click on it and you can see the options task. Now click on the options, the task, and then click on the import data option. Import and export wizard will open up. Click on the data source button and choose the flat file source. Next, click on the browse option and select the file from your PC or laptop. The file name and path will be specified in this row. Here I am importing provider info data table from downloads folder of my laptop. You can also see other options in here. First of all, Unicode. Here you can specify whether the file uses Unicode or not. Locale. You can specify the locale to provide language-specific information for sorting and for date and time format. Code page. Specify the code page for non-Unicode text. If you use Unicode, you can't specify a code page. Then is the formatting option where you can select whether you want to use delimited, fixed width, or ragged right formatting. Normally, once you select your file, SQL Server automatically fills in most of the selection criteria. However, there are occasions where you need to make changes or additions. Though many of the 6 presented selections are standard, there may be occasions that you have to change the code page to UTF-16 or ANSI. But it is rare the file isn't read correctly and it is selected for you. So next we are going to talk about text qualifier. Specify the text qualifier, if any, used by the file. For example, on analyzing the provider data info, and I noticed there are quotation marks there, and you can specify that text fields are enclosed in quotation marks. And therefore, I have written here the quotation mark. Click Next to move ahead. Set the destination of the table as SQL Server, native client, and click Next. You can see the source and destination displayed. You can see the preview of the data by clicking on Preview option. Here you can see the preview of the table, which looks good. Remember changing the text qualifier to quotation mark? That one change has made a major improvement immediately, and we can go forward with the import. Had I proceeded without the text qualifier and specified it as none, it could have given me the preview of this data. Clearly, you can see that there is multiple shift in the data, and also there are double quotes in the fields. The next screen will appear to run and save the data package. Just click on Run immediately and then Next option to complete the wizard screen, and then click on Finish Data. On running the table, we see that it gets interrupted by an error message. Click on the message to know the problem. It says legal business name column got truncated. That means the field legal business name is too long in the characters and need to be adjusted. Before we make the fix to legal business name, we should delete the table that was created before we make the fix to legal business name. It can be done by right-clicking on the table in the Object Explorer and then choosing the option Delete. Then press OK. Now go back to the column screen in the Advanced option. So we need to see if we can fix leak. We changed the output to 70 from 50 to accommodate more characters. Click next and finish to run it again. After making the change to legal business name, we now know have a problem with federal provider number. The error says the value could be converted due to loss of data. That means field type we have for federal provider number is not being accepted. We need to adjust federal provider number to string with the length of 50 and click next and run again. Doing our last change using the suggested data type could have done that, so we need to change it back. After making the change to legal business name and federal provider number, we have a problem with location. The error message says that it got truncated. That means the length of the location is long enough and we need to adjust it. We adjust location to string with the length of 159. I simply guessed it the length, so I believe you can do it up to 250 characters. Click next and run it. After making the changes to legal business name, federal provider number, and location, we now have a problem with number of substantiated complaints. The error message says that the data value overflowed the specified type. That means the data type is the wrong format and need to be changed. So we adjust the number of substantiated complaints to float. I made this choice looking at the data. Click next and finish to run. It will be executed with success this time and no more changes have to be made. Remember, each time you encounter an error, you need to delete the file in the database and again run it after correcting the error. So for exporting your results from SQL, first of all, you need to execute your query and then click on the first box or first result box and then right click and save results as. Choose CSV file and save the file. Thank you.